Baby, come sit with me for a second, because what I'm about to tell you, I need you sitting down for. A 15-year-old girl sent a text message to her online teacher, not a phone call, not 911, a text typed out to the one adult she trusted to actually read it, asking for help, and asking that teacher to send police to her house. That text is the reason this entire story exists. Hold on to that, y'all, because we're going to circle back to it more than once.
My uncle told me I won't be able to eat nothing for a week. I will have to wait till next weekend to eat. They tell me that I can't eat anything, so they'll starve me. Please, home, I don't want to stay no more. Please, I don't want to stay no more.
Here's the question we're actually sitting with today. How does a child survive nearly a decade, almost her whole childhood, inside one house, and it takes her own words, typed to a teacher, before anyone outside those walls finds out? Let's lay out who we're talking about. In Margate, Florida, a 15-year-old girl was found by police showing signs of serious, long-term abuse. Her legal guardians since 2014 were her aunt, Latricia Elizabeth Crawley, 46, and her uncle, Benjamin Destuan Lockett, 43. That's not a bad week. That's not a bad year. That's a decade of a child's life. And baby, before we go one step further, everyone I name in this story is charged, not convicted. Everything I lay out is alleged, drawn from arrest reports and court records, and it will be up to a court to decide what's proven. Every person here is legally presumed innocent. I'll say that every time it matters, because it matters every time. Okay, let's go back to the day it broke open, late October. The teen texted her online instructor. She said she needed help. She said to send police to the home. When officers arrived, they found her bleeding, with visible swelling to her head. Investigators say Lockett had punched her and slammed her head into the corner of a desk. She was taken to a hospital for treatment. Here's a detail I want you to sit with before we move on. Before officers arrived, Lockett had her shower to wash the blood off. That's not panic, that's cleanup. It tells you he understood exactly what he'd just done.
I'm away. Take your time.
It hit me in the head.
We'll hit you in the head. Where? Where'd she hit you?
I think trying to wash it. Trying to wash it off. Trying to wash it.
Wash what off? Let me see.
It hurts me.
So how did that happen?
Now here's where this stops being about one bad night and starts being about 10 years. At the hospital, police noticed what they called evidence of significant long-term trauma on this girl's body. Not an injury, a history, ligature marks, bruising layered over older bruising, scar tissue, bite marks from insects, signs of malnutrition, so severe that police said her bones were protruding around her spine. And baby, this time we don't just have years of abuse in vague terms. We have dates, actual ages, and that's what turns this from a story into a timeline of a childhood being taken apart, 1 year at a time. In 2019, when she was 11 years old, Lockett kicked her in the chin. That scar is still visible on her face today. She was 11. In 2021, when she was 13, Crawley oiled her knees and forced her to kneel on rice for hours at a time. The oil wasn't an accident. It's what makes the pain worse, and what leaves something behind. It did. She still carries scar tissue on her knees. That same year, Crawley tied her down and struck her toes with a hammer. In 2022, at 14, they bound her with rope, more than once. and it left permanent disfigurement on her shoulders, wrists, and stomach. Not bruises that fade. Disfigurement, permanent. Also in 22, Crawley poured a pot of boiling water over her stomach. Those scars are visible today too. And through all of it, for nearly a decade, locked in a closet, sometimes 2 different closets, sometimes bound with zip ties, made to sleep there, made to use a bucket instead of a bathroom. Officers found a locking mechanism on those closets. They found blood on the floor inside that home. Here's the detail investigators say she broke down, describing, out of everything, Crawley would tape her eyes shut and dunk her head under water. Not once. A punishment repeated, in the dark, with no way to know when it would stop. And this next one isn't even framed as punishment. That's what makes it worse. The girl told investigators her aunt would often pour cold water on her while she slept, just to watch her wake up. No reason, no trigger. Just to see it happen. Baby, I want you to notice something this child managed to hold on to through all of that. An online class. A teacher who was paying attention. A thread to the outside world that never fully broke. When everything else failed her, that thread is what saved her life. If that's hitting you the way it's hitting me, tap that like button real quick, then come back. We're not done. Investigators say Lockett got upset at one point because he thought she'd eaten candy, and that set off threats to hurt her and a threat to not feed her for a week. While in custody, he told police she'd fallen on the floor, and that's why he told her to shower. Sit that explanation next to everything we just laid out. The closets, the locks, the zip ties, the dated years of scarring, and ask yourself if she fell is carrying the weight he needs it to carry. That's for a jury to decide. I'm just allowed to notice the gap. Crawley, while in custody, made no attempt to find the girl or check on her well-being, and expressed a desire to release custody of her. 10 years, and the response to it coming out was to let go of the rope. Lockett was charged with 3rd-degree felony child abuse without great bodily harm. Crawley was charged with 1st-degree felony aggravated child abuse and 2 counts of 2nd-degree felony child neglect with great bodily harm, and was held on a $25,000 bond. The Florida Department of Children and Families took custody of the girl.
My address. I said, you did that again?
It's like the second or third time.
No.
Okay. What time?
I said, you know, I can check. I go back, I look on the, go back on the school thing, and I see the whole thing. Help, please, call 911. 224.
Yeah, that's what the principal said, that it was just a message. Pretty much like that, and there was no video and anything.
She ran away before, twice. Police brought her back.
Have you talked to her by herself at all? Or?
I was going to, but started crying, and then spoke to the principal first on the phone.
That she been put in a police car. They don't handcuff her.
She done been handcuffed.
She have a lot of issues.
Alright, well, we'll take a quick talk with her.
I'm
spoke to the principal, spoke to you, talked to her.
Thank you so much.
And then we'll get to the bottom of it. Thank you.
But something didn't feel right, and it will soon become evident as all...
Okay, until you slow down, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for you. We're gonna wait. You just breathe. I'm gonna talk to her alone.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. That's okay. We got it. So there's the line. It's right there. So let's come on.
Officers.
My uncle told me I won't be able to eat nothing for a week. I will have to wait till next weekend to eat. They tell me that I can't eat anything. They'll starve me. I tried to tell them that I wasn't lying. They thought I was lying, but I wasn't lying. My uncle got mad. It thinks I don't watch it all. She tried to watch it all. I just got out the shower before you came here.
You just got out of the shower?
Yes.
And how many times has this happened before?
Not the first time.
I'm gonna look it up. And then I'm just gonna see, because I might have to see this, because that's...
Yeah.
And I tried to tell her I wasn't right. And then she told me that I wouldn't eat, and I got scared. And I tried to tell me too.
What's your last name?
No, that is her dad's in there, but he don't pay no attention. He's seen everything. He's seen it. Yes, I'm in homeschool.
How long is this been going on?
3 years.
3 years?
For how long I've been here, 15 years.
And is that your mom?
That's my aunt.
Where's your mom and dad?
My mom is a drug, and my dad, I don't know what my dad is.
What's your aunt's name?
Latricia Crawley.
Spell it.
Latricia.
Crawley?
Yes,
C-R-A-W-L-E-Y?
yes,
Is this family?
yes,
Yeah,
that's
I want to
them.
talk to the younger girl. Ma'am?
Please, oh, I don't want to stay no more. Please, don't let me stay no more. Please, don't let me. I'm trying to tell him to stop. They put me in a closet so I can't come out. It's still no food. And I want some food. I can't come out. It's still anything. They locked me in there and I can't come out and do anything. If I tried to.
What happened to you before?
I did that when I was walking and
Oh, so you did that?
I bust my chin.
Okay.
But he had hit me. He had punched. He had put his. They hate me so bad. They hate me so much. They hate me. They hate me so much.
Through tears,
Hey,
How's it going?
we just need statements before we wrap it up. Can we, we'll do, is it the uncle?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. We're gonna take your statement over here and then we'll...
Are you Benjamin?
Yes, sir.
What's the last name?
When you say mine, can you come up
Lockett,
to her?
okay.
Because I got the kids.
Yeah, she got the kids.
Yes, no
Right.
problem.
Go ahead.
All right.
Dad, I'm gonna call you back when we get off the phone. I'm gonna call you right now. All right.
All right, you can put your phone down because I don't, if I'm getting anything. So, what, here, because I'm looking at this phone, over there. So, I was just gonna ask you, like, what happened today?
Well, I was working. You know, I'm self-employed. Oh, I'm sorry. I was working.
Hold on, just because we'll tell you what we have and then we'll hear what you have to say. So, go ahead.
I'm going to jail?
We're detaining you right now because
Oh, no
we want
problem.
to hear what happened.
Not a problem.
Just put your foot in. Like I said, we'll update you. We're just looking into some information right now, okay?
Okay.
So I'll keep you updated.
I'm going to jail?
I'll put this in the front seat. Or you want the white to hold it?
She was out. I told you we'd circle back to that text message. That's it. That's the whole case, right there, in one teenager's decision to type the truth to someone she trusted instead of staying silent one more day. But baby, it didn't stop there. This case kept growing. Days later, a fourth name entered this story, and it changed the shape of everything. Shankyria Latricia Clayton, 20, the girl's own sister, was arrested and charged with aggravated child abuse and child neglect with great bodily harm in connection with this same case. She's also accused of failing to report the torture, meaning investigators allege she knew what was happening in that house and didn't act. Sit with that for a second. Her sister. This wasn't two people in a house anymore. This was allegedly a household, people who were supposed to protect her, allegedly hurting her, or allegedly standing by while it happened. And then one more name. Horace Crawley, 74, was arrested and charged with 2 counts of failing to re-register as a sex offender. Court records show he lived at that same home on Northwest 79th Terrace, the same house, right alongside the other 3. Now, baby, I need to be exact here, because it would be so easy to connect this into one clean narrative, and the record doesn't support that yet. As of the most recent court filings, Horace Crawley's charges do not appear to be connected to the abuse case itself. He's listed in Florida's sex offender registry following a 1994 attempted rape conviction in upstate New York. A serious, documented history, but a history in a database is not the same as a proven role in what happened to this girl. I won't draw a line the evidence hasn't drawn yet. Here's what I can tell you. Reporters asked Margate Police directly whether investigators believe Horace Crawley had any knowledge of or involvement in the abuse. The department didn't close that door. Margate Police Lieutenant Elaine Banat said the case remains open and active, and that investigators are still working to determine how many more people, if any, will ultimately be charged. How many more, if any? Baby, that's a police department telling you, on the record, that this case is not finished being built. There may be more names, there may not be, but right now, nobody's calling this closed. Here's where things stand as of the most recent reporting. Horace Crawley was held on a $40,000 bond. Latricia Crawley, Lockett, and Clayton, as of the most recent jail records available, are no longer listed in custody. That doesn't mean their cases are over. It means, based on what's public right now, they're not currently behind bars while this plays out. The charges against all 3 remain active. 4 adults, 1 house, 1 15-year-old girl who is safe now because she found a way to tell the truth when nobody else was looking. We don't have court dates yet for any of the 4. We don't know if more charges are coming or against who. The moment that changes, we will be right back here with it. I'm not letting this one go quiet. If you're local to Broward or you have information related to this case, Margate Police have asked the community to come forward. And if you've got a court update before we catch it, comment below. I read every single one. Subscribe so you don't miss the next update, because there will be one. And before I let you go, this girl still doesn't have a name in what's public, and that's exactly right. That's exactly how it should stay. But I want to say this to her directly, in case she ever sees it. None of what happened to you, not for one single day of those 10 years, was your fault. You are the reason 4 adults are now facing a courtroom. Keep going, baby. We're not going anywhere. That's the story. We'll be back with the update.